Hello everyone and welcome back to another NASCAR Racing 2003 live stream. How is everyone doing today? Thank you very much for joining in. As you can tell by the title of today's stream, it is time for the Indianapolis 500. The day has finally come, so I'm going to be sitting back, watching the Indy 500, interacting with you guys, and any highlight that happens in the race, I will be trying to recreate in NR2003 shortly after it happens with the newly released 2018 IR12 IndyCar mod. So, hope you guys are excited, because I know I am. Believe we are about to get the command in just a moment or so. They already did all the anthem and all the pre-race ceremonies. So we are ready to get going. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining in. Once again, right off the bat, if you guys could please hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't yet, I would really appreciate it. While you are doing that, for those of you interested, I'm currently streaming over on Twitch. I'm also on Facebook and Twitter. Last but not least, if you would like to help support this channel, please go check out my Patreon page. Thanks so much to Ryan Fitzy, Tommy Joyce, and Jay Barker for your support on there. I really appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. And where is the command? Alrighty. Thank you so much again. How is everyone doing? Awesome Michael 33, 13th Rocket, MNRL PBK B Kid, excuse me, Dominic Trains and Movies, Yakaina Jaga, Doge Meme, Bridget Chaney, Chrysler, Kyle Busch 1205 NASCAR, 8-Bit Ninja, Cheryl Scheckenberg, Epic Ryan 10, Mitchell Collins, LP424241, Dale Salzman, Tropical Cyclone, Doge Meme, I already got you, I think. How are you all doing? Dominic Harley Bardo, Timmy Logo, Timmy Bogo. Here we go. Gonna turn this up. Back home again in Indiana. That's right, I remember reading about this tradition. Can you guys hear it? I'll turn it up. Holy balloons. Play as Danica. All right. Dude's got a voice. (2018) pit crew. Here we go. God, I would love to be there someday. There's Danica. Patricia. We're just getting Danica's car all set up, and then we're gonna race along with her until something happens. I want to get a little redemption for my race the other day when Zach, son of a Veach, took me out. Import Danica. Pit crew. Boom. And they're off. Zach the Sports Guy, DS Gaming, the Great Fireman. How is everyone doing? I hope you guys are ready. So you heard my picks. I also posted them to Twitter. My two picks, or my few predictions, are that it's going to be a battle between either Robert Wickens or Elio Castroneves for the win. Between one of those two, both Danica and Gabby will get a top 10, and a car will get airborne but not flip. So we don't have the full Indy 500 car set yet for this mod. There are 20 cars painted for the Indy 500. And then there's 7 additional oval ones where it's going to use the all oval as we're racing right now. So like I said, all the St. Petersburg cars and from the first 2 races have been painted. Not every single Indy 500 car has been painted yet. David Land is there. Bill Burr is there. I'm sure Aaron Rodgers is there, probably in Danica's pit box. It's lots of fame in the stands right now. Oh, darn, I forgot to switch to being Danica. Here we go. User oval, there we go. Jeff Gordon is in the chat. All oval. That's right, I saw Griff Dog made a long trip for the Coca-Cola 600. I kept seeing his posts about traveling to North Carolina, and I didn't even put it together until a couple days ago. I was like, oh yeah, that's right, Charlotte. Coca-Cola 600. Darn it. Awesome. An over-the-wall cam. A helmet cam on one of the pit crew members. Everyone's traveling, going to the races, doing something exciting, and here I am just sitting in my sad corner of my room.
Drivers, start your engines.
Alright, we got to fix where it says NASCAR. Boom. There we go. And we are rolling off the pits. And we're all slamming on our brakes in the pits.
Drivers, start your engines.
Hey, there's Castroneves. Let's go on board with him. It's probably up front. There he is, another one of my painting creations. Who would have guessed that stat? That Danica had the most consecutive races without a DNF, more than any other driver. If I heard that stat correctly. Man, I'm excited. One to go. Looks like we're gonna start in my game about 30 seconds before they start in real life. Alrighty. Ready for the 2018 Indy 500. I would actually be really pumped if Danica won. Whoa, why is everyone checking up? And why did I get the black flag? Because I'm a woman? Who? They are about to go green with their 3 wide start. Alright, I need to pause to watch this. And they are green. Lots of bobbing and weaving going into the first turn. Since still had Carpenter out in front, who had the pole. First row on the inside line. Jesus, listen to those things. Can you guys hear it? I hope so. I have it turned up pretty loud and my microphone's pretty sensitive. No way you're going to try to dive bomb on the inside of Danica going into that turn. There was no room. Was that onboard shot with Elio, or is that someone else? And I think that was Elio Castroneves. Gained like 3 spots already. Jeez. Alrighty. Simon Pagano trying to look for second. Unable to make the pass. I know Ed Carpenter's in first. Who's in second? Is that Will Power or Joseph Newgarden? I can't see. My TV is tiny. And as expected, they kind of, not too much pack racing in IndyCar, obviously. If there's any casual Indy fans expecting to see that, they kind of spread out more in a stretched out line, and then they can slingshot each other once they get into the draft. Contrary to what you see with the single file right now, there is lots of passing going on. People get good draft, they get good runs coming off the turns, they slingshot up and except for me. Except I think that damage I sustained and everyone checking up on the start, I think that's why I'm falling back. Not to mention I'm out of the race, I believe, because of my black flag. So since I'm already disqualified from the race, might as well try a wreck. Let's try a flow over. Oh. Alright. Danica wrecks out on lap 5. She loses her mind and then decides to take everyone else out with her. That's my prediction. Alright, there's my prediction of what's going to happen.
There's damage to your right front.
Oh, she makes it across the start-finish line. Alright, so let's see that first near flip. I'm obviously crashing on purpose at this point. I'm just kind of messing around while watching the race. Not doing anything too serious at this point. I have no idea if you can watch the Indy 500 on the ABC app. I have no idea. I do not have the ABC app. I am watching it on TV. Watching on channel 12. Bam. Looked like everyone was taken out in that. I think literally everyone. What do I do to install this mod? You install just like any other mod. Just copy the folder into your series folder in the game and then or back it up if you so choose to a different folder.
Driver.
Your boy Noah, Alston 40, also Michael 33, Kyle Bush. Thank you very much for joining in, everyone. See, I already got 3 dislikes. I'm assuming that's from the people coming to actually watch the 500, not realizing that no one's going to stream it on YouTube unless they want their channel shut down.
Start your engines.
It's always the, can I recreate the highlights while watching the race streams that always get the most dislikes. And yeah, that sounds from the people that just see the video assuming it's the actual race being streamed and then click on it. It's like, what is this chubby, pasty, balding nerd doing with this game? Dislike. Yeah. I would do the same. Alright, I'm gonna watch for them all checking up this time and not rear-end anyone. Tom Davin, Skullman 2012. Excuse me. Tom Davin was one of the mod testers. Interesting. Still Ed Carpenter in the lead. Pagano has moved up to second. Will Powers in third. There's Newgardens in fourth. And it's too small. I can't see who's in fifth. I think that's Sebastian Bourdais. Why are they all checking up like that?
checking up. Whoa, that was close. Better not lose the draft already. Oh, there you go. They're checking up a little bit again. And they've still been clean in the race. Under green, so that's what I'm doing. Just racing along, testing out the mod at Indianapolis. I got the difficulty set to a good setting. I'm not really able to pass anyone at this point, even though I'm obviously got the full throttle going on and taking these turns and drafting as smoothly as possible. Well, it looks like Ryan Hunter-Ray just hit the wall, scraped it. With Danica. Oops, that's going to slow me down. Lap 12 it says, I can't see it, so is that 17 already? Alright, watching the start, Graham Rahal, 3 wide pass on the outside, going on the back stretch. Nice. Let's try another flow over, shall we? We'll do it once we get to the front stretch. Flow over time. Oops. I don't think I flipped either time. I got close. I got close, but no cigar. Jet Meme Sam, how are you doing? Dolphin Studios, Double M, Cheryl Schackenberg. Trying to download the app. Let me know how that turns out. I do not have that app. I don't use my phone too much, aside from calls and texts. Every now and then I'll use the GoPro app when I need to do wedding videos. Hey, sweet. I believe they used my pit box I made for Castroneves. Well, so far, neither of my 2 picks to win the race are in the top 5. Yes, I do have the patch. Otherwise, I don't think I'd be able to download new mods or tracks. Try to turn this down during the commercials. Lap 20-something already, so the race is already 10% over. I am very excited for the Charlotte Roval. Although I don't like the name Roval. Let's just call it the infield road course. Oh, that's right, I get black flags because everyone else slams on their brakes. Let's see how it is. Whoa. Oops. I didn't even mean to do that one. I'm kind of just screwing around. I didn't mean to crash that time. Let's try to simulate if there had been a huge wreck on the first lap. So we're gonna skip up to the front.
Start your engine.
Alright, it's back on, so I can turn the volume back up. Willpower. What about won't power? Alright, there's Castroneves. Patrick's dropped to 12th. Alright, I don't think any of my predictions are going to go that well today. Wickens is 16th. Castroneves is 8th. Those were my 2 picks to win. And my other 2 picks were Danica and Gabby getting in the top 10. Danica is 12th and Gabby's 22nd. Not so great so far. Hopefully my last prediction will come true of having a car get airborne but not flip. Or maybe we'll see a car flip. Maybe you'll see 5 cars flip. Alright, we are going to try to cause a big wreck on the first lap. simulate what would have happened if there had been a huge wreck up front on the first lap. And I believe James Hinchcliffe is in this car set, which isn't correct since he got bumped. So don't yell at me for that inaccuracy. And Danica blows a tire. Hit by Rossi and sent flipping.
Okay, we're under caution. Stay behind the 98 car. The 23
And
car.
then she's hit by Zach, son of a Veach,
The 22 car.
and sent flipping even more. There goes my front wing. Or my front spoiler, I should say. Alright. Next! Whoa!
Drivers, start your
There's
engine.
There's some near contact in the race. As they're coming up on a lap car. Whoa! Almost 3 wide. There goes Gabby, I think. Passing someone. Never mind, that was Hillebrand. That looked like Gabby's paint scheme from afar. 3 wide going into 1. Yikes. Ryan Newman. Did you guys see that paint scheme that Pantalica made over on Stunt Racing? Could make a video with it. Some sort of video. It's Ryan Newman's normal paint scheme, but the hood logo is just text that says "Your car here." Danica into the pits. Alright, perfect stop. She didn't overshoot it. Perfect placement in the pit stall. Nice quick stop, and she's off. So as long as she didn't get caught speeding, nice smooth first pit stop for Danica. I get it. Ed Carpenter has to find a way to carve his way through. Oh, with the puns. Actually, you're telling me Will Power has to power his way through the field. Or Will has to power his way through the field. Castroneves. Is Zach Veach gonna come flying in at friggin' 180 miles an hour into the pits and send Gabby Chavez flipping? Like what happened in my race the other night? Danica loose. And Danica goes flying through the air. Maybe that'll be the wreck that happens later. Oh wait, no, because here's the flip. That was a miracle there's no other cars involved in that one, aside from the ones that were. Did that even make sense? Yeah, maybe that'll be the airborne crash that happens later with no flip. Sebastian Bourdais, it looks like he gets decapitated. Forgot that Michael Scott quote. His head was decapitated from his body. I can't remember what the exact quote was.
Drivers, start your engines.
Boom, nailed it. Alright, I can turn the volume back down now. Is that Carpenter still in the lead through all the pit stops? Because they went right to commercials afterwards, so I couldn't find out. One car airborne. Not gonna lie, that slowed down commentary showing Dixon's car flying through the air is really cheesy. Caden crashes. Dale Jr. fan 62. What is up, guys? We're just doing random messing around with the new mod until some sort of spectacular save, a spin, a wreck, a flip, something happens in the race. Aside from just doing random racing and testing with the mod, we're just, well, no testing anymore. It's already released. Testing has now officially been switched to messing around. And darn it, my camera light just went out.
Going green.
I always forget to charge the batteries before here. I'm charging the other one now. Alright, the lighting's still fine. Lighting is still fine. Oh, excuse me. There we go. Jared Caswell, how are you doing? Thank you for joining. Is anyone else watching the 500 right now? Well, it's technically a commercial right now, but... Alright, trying to cause a big wreck just for no reason. For no reason whatsoever. You know what, we should try to get tires to touch with another car so we can get them to go launching. I believe we're still using the same settings as we were from Scott Dixon Can I Recreate yesterday. Let's try to get Newgarden over the pit road wall. There's something messed up with the track INI settings I need to change. I'm just slightly off the gas and everyone behind me is just slamming on the brakes. There's going to be the big wreck of the race. Higgett, if that's how that's pronounced, sends me flipping. I believe he goes flipping too, yep. Damn. Perfect spot to hit the grass. Into the catch fence and slams back down to the ground. Ouch. Pedro Lucas. That was indeed an oof. Alright, I'm exiting out quickly. seeing what's going on with the track INI right now that's causing these cars to act all goofy. It's causing them to act silly. Alright, now let's try. Or we could just go to 06. Or the Grand Prix race. Or lose complete focus and go to Milwaukee. No, we'll try the 06. Won't be quite as up-to-date visually, but I think physics-wise they should be racing a little bit better.
Drivers, start your engines!
Bruce Jacoby flip at Charlotte 1970. Was it 77? Yeah, I saw that new NASCAR All-Out video. It was just pictures, though. So it'd have to be one of those, can I recreate what it might have looked like? And speaking of that, I don't believe I can until a 77, a mid to late 70s mod comes out. Wink, wink, slash and go graphics once you're done with the Pinchies mod. Wink, wink. Anyone that wants to take on a mid to late 70s mod. It's like the last significant gap missing. Yes, I know with like the Cup 90 mod and the Aero 88, there's certain years throughout that gap where the body styles changed a little bit, but they're for the most part correct. In terms of the overall body style, yeah. The last major gap missing in NR2003, aside from like the 40 style cars, is like, yeah, the mid to late 70s. Dominic's broadcast. This is NR 2003, otherwise known as NASCAR Racing 2003 season. I'm playing with a mod that just got released a couple days ago to represent the new 2018 style IndyCar bodies. Oh, I didn't choose a setup. That's why I'm so slow. I knew I didn't. I was forgetting to do something. Now we cause a wreck. Since we can't race properly, since I forgot to choose the setup. Oops. Alright, now we wreck. Dan Weldon, Texas practice wreck. It's funny you should mention that. It's randomly messing around with the R07 mod and saw that paint scheme and remembered that, seeing that wreck way back when it happened. And yeah, that would just involve turning up the grass grip at Texas and go sliding into the grass and hopefully just flip over once and stay upside down. Yeah, let me know, post that somewhere in one of my old videos so I can see that later on so I don't forget. Was that Ed Carpenter I sent? Danica's technically her boss. That was. Danica and Ed Carpenter just flying. How about that for a shot? You can't see anything but the skies, the grandstand, the sky, the grandstands, and then the two Carpenter Racing cars flying through the air. Oh, you almost stuck the landing. Uh-oh. Caution. Davison. And the chat froze. Why are they not showing the other car? Well, do I have Davison, or is that one of the cars that hasn't been painted yet? And Takuma Sato is out. Darn it. I don't know if I've got either of these cars. He was going really slow. Then Takuma Sato just came up on him really quickly and got into him. I don't know if I've got either of these guys. I do have Sato. Do I have Davison? I don't think I do. Yeah, I don't think I have Davison. Yeah, Sato got like a few inches off the ground just very briefly. Shut up, Marty Reed. You're not a crew chief. Is that Marty Reed? That could have ended like Dixon from last year. Lucky it didn't. Alright, I don't have Davison. So who should I be instead? Is there anyone from the same team that I do have? I have no idea where a stream is, and I'm not putting the race on my stream. I'm not getting my channel banned for 6 months from streaming again. Guys, remember what happened last time? I tried streaming even just a little portion of the race in the corner. I got banned from streaming for 6 months. So yeah, I'm not doing that again. Alright, so I need to be the slow car, but I don't have Davison. Sato exists. We got Sato. But Davison is not in this car set. He's one of the 15 cars that isn't in the car set. What are you talking about, Alsto40? I have no idea what you're talking about. You just copy it into your series folder. You just copy the IR12 folder into your series folder like you would any other mod. I don't know what that gibberish you're asking is. Alright, so who should I be instead of Davison? Is there any other red cars that I can be? Any kind of red cars? I'll be Wickens, because that's who I thought it was at first. Alright, so I basically just need to go slow. Was that turn 1, I believe? It was one of the chutes, I know. Was that turn 1 or turn 3? Carpenter is first off pit road. Turns 3 and 4. Why is this track INI being so mother effing stupid? Holy shit. All I didn't... For Indianapolis, all I did was copy the track INI from 06 into the 2014 one. Just change the name to keep it 2014. Increased the drafting distance by just a little bit, and now they're like freaking out and causing a caution every couple laps. From increasing the drafting distance. Can you explain that? Jesus. This game gets so freaking frustrating sometimes. Just from how stupid from little things it can be. I do not get that stupid commercial, and I don't think I ever will. Alright, so this is all I did. I took the INI from 2006, and copied it into the 2014 folder, so it can have the same settings, the OWR settings for the newer visual track. Did that. Alright, I'll leave everything else the same. Save. Alright, so is that going to glitch out the game this time to where they're getting a caution every 20 seconds? Decrease the drafting distance? Wouldn't that make them cause even more wrecks?
Drivers, to your car.
Limit 70. Keep it under 5,000 in seconds.
I guess I'm just staying Danica for this one. Sato.
Watch that speed now. Keep it on 5,000 in seconds. Okay, you're clear of pit lane.
Is that Nicole Briscoe? Yep.
Oh man, they're showing us a black flag. We didn't mix to the pit safely. They're gonna make us do a stop and go.
That's right. I forgot to unfreeze the chat. Might as well do that before you guys go into a frenzy. 10 Go Fast Racing, NASCAR Man, Derux's Cats. Thank you for joining in. See, now they're like too close together right now. That's what I didn't want. That's why I tried increasing the drafting distance. And every time I did that, they would start glitching out. One nice little neat flip for Bourdais. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to avoid, having them two bunched together like that. And then I increase the bunching distance. Oh my god. I think I just threw up in my mouth a little bit. Seeing that Kardashian Family Feud commercial. I'm just gonna do one random crash, and then I'm gonna go out and try tweaking the track INI some more to get the drafting distance to be a little further apart. But once I do that, they're gonna start wrecking. This game is annoying sometimes. Samuel Hudak, Jacob Monday. How are you guys doing? That's where I forgot to choose the car or the setup again. Sounds like it's the fifth gear. I'm going to be really slow. Maybe not. And Danica has a weight shift rollover into the grass. Who's in the front? I do not know how to pronounce that name. I could barely see it. Oh, dang. Was that Connor Daly, or who was that? That was Tony Canon. Ed Carpenter is back to the front right away. Jeez, that noise. This is what I saw. Jeez. I think there's a safety vehicle right here. We're gonna wait a little bit longer. Nope. Now there's a yellow. Of course there is. See, now there's just a yellow every like 2 laps. When I'm trying to just get them spread out. What the hell is going on? Why is there no decent, up-to-date Indianapolis with PTA physics that fucking doesn't crash or just glitch out every 2 laps?
Limit 70. Keep it under 5,000 in seconds. Watch that speed now. Keep it on 5,000
Where's Sato?
in seconds. clear of pit lane. Oh man, they're showing us a black flag. Looks like they called it speeding on pit road. They're gonna make us drive through the pit without stopping. Oh man, they're showing us a black flag. It is next to the pit safely.
Another caution. Ed Jones. I know I have him, and that's a single car wreck. Here, it's one I'll be able to try to recreate. Another crash. Cautions breed cautions. Alright, what happened this time? Let's switch to Ed Jones because I know I actually have him. And this is just a single car wreck. Just got loose and coming out of turn 2. Oh, looks like he hit the bottom and wiggled, lost it. Looked like something I've done a bunch of times. And this just hit that little bottom bar, just right where the apron starts, where that curb is near the grass. Alright, quick, can you guys tell me what Ed Jones' sponsor and racing team is? Oh yeah, I can look right here. NTT, Chip Ganassi Racing. Duh, wow, I'm stupid. NTT data. Chip Ganassi Racing, Ed Jones. Alright. One I might actually be able to reenact. Alrighty, let's get into it. User oval. Ed Jones. All right. So he was near the back, so we might as well just do our own restart. And then he just loses it on his own. Coming out of 2 after hitting the curbing. See you later, NASCAR fan. Thanks for tuning in. Oscar King. Caleb Smith. Hello to you too. Chip Ganassi. Oh, you gotta love the Joker counts. So he just lost it on his own. Coming out of turn 2 towards the rear of the field shortly after a restart, so that is what we are trying to do right now. We're nearly a third of the way done with the race. I heard Danica on a podcast agree with Bill Brown. I don't know if she was actually saying it genuinely or if she was just kind of trying to jokingly agree with Bill Burr. But she was saying, yeah, as a spectator, you do want to see cars crash. Whoa. Not quite. Alright, that didn't quite go to plan. Alright, now we need to cause a huge wreck.
We got big time problems with that motor, buddy. Looks like we're bent up on the back end. You exploded a tire. It's smoking out there. Here comes the leader. Stay low. The yellow flag is out. Let's go. Race back to the line. There's too much debris on the track. Pit road is closed.
There we go. Now that's a big Indianapolis pileup. Just the slow car limping around the track, just blocking everyone. There would be like maybe 3 drivable cars left after that. I'm turning the difficulty down just a little bit. I'm going back in. Still trying to recreate the Ed Jones crash that just happened. What do I mean still? It just happened not too long ago. Green flag. Tony Canon gets run on Ed Carpenter. Can you pass before the line as long as the flag is waving already? Carpenter passes TK right back. The hometown hero back to the lead. Jeez, listen to those things. Whoa, there's some contact. They touch tires, and they're still able to keep driving. That is scary. Man, Dixon is almost on the grass trying to make that pass. Jeez. Who was that? Dixon? Was that Bourdais, or who was that someone else? Alright, I'll try to have to recreate that. So we'll let a few laps go by to let the field spread out a little bit, and then I will try to recreate the Ed Jones crash coming out of turn 2. Holy crap, I thought the crap was going to hit the wall. Alright, field is spread out pretty good. Danica, no! Oh, that stinks. God, that really stinks. I was actually really pulling for her. God, that stinks. She looks like she just lost. Ouch. She was lucky that safer bear. She just caught the end of it. Yep, she just lost it completely on her own. Kind of like Ed Jones. I don't know if she hit that apron first like he did. That stinks. Ouch. God, that stinks. Alright, well, I'm still going to try to continue with the Ed Jones one. That was kind of close, but I think he more backed it in and slid backwards as opposed to spun around like that. But I paused right when I paused because I was gonna switch it from the paddle shifters to the button so I could directly shift down to reverse or first so I could spin out really quickly like I want to. Right when I paused to do that, I looked up to see Danica crashing. That stinks that happened, but on the bright side, I'm 90% sure that this isn't going to be her last race. Especially with how both of these races finished, I think she might try to get one more decent finish. Well, she'll probably be heading back to the pit box and popping open a bottle of Somnium wine to melt the pain away. Matt Thrasher, thank you very much, and thank you for joining. Man, that stinks. That's funny, I was just talking about how she was on that podcast saying, from a spectator's point of view, she wants to see a wreck. And we'll try a couple more attempts with Ed Jones, then we'll switch. We will switch to Danica. Technically, Danica got the slightest bit airborne too. It looked like one of the sides, the side that didn't hit the wall, the side opposite of the wall, kind of popped up off the ground momentarily during that impact. Danica ended her career doing what she always loved doing. Poor Danica. I was actually really rooting for her. As many jokes get made, as much of the stigma she has following her, I was actually really rooting for her. Alright, well there goes my Danica in the top 10 prediction. However, those 4 cars being out leaves that much more of a possibility for the other 2 cars I said were going to win, Wickens and Castroneves. And by win, I mean one of those 2 will win. I think it's going to be a battle between those 2.
Get ready now. Going green. 8 cars in.
Yeah, you're right. Turn 2 is where everyone's wrecking. Except for the Davison and Sato crash that happened in turns 3 and 4, I believe. I mean, as much bad luck as she has, as many of her bad wrecks that she's had, where she's just been in the wrong place at the wrong time or gotten taken out by someone else. That one was completely on her. She just lost it all on her own in turn 2. And yeah, I'll be the first to admit a lot of her bad crashes were not her fault whatsoever. That one was all on her. She just lost it. I am going to recreate Danica in a little bit, Burger King Cup Series. I'm just trying to get a decent attempt at the Ed Jones one first before I move on to the next one. And the only reason I'm not doing the Sato Davison one yet is because I don't have a proper Davison car yet. I do have Sato's paint scheme for this mod. And thanks to me, I actually painted Danica's car, so I can actually do that one. Okay. Maybe to make her feel better, Aaron Rodgers will take her back home tonight and make her feel like a woman again. That was no good.
Drivers, start your engines!
Kyle Busch, no one ever said you guys can't swear. I don't know if anyone's making up their own rules, but I never said that you guys can't swear. I try not to swear too much. to say I don't do it, because every now and then I will. I have no problem doing it, but I'm trying to cut down on that a little. You guys can't. There's no hate speech or spam and needless bickering. I don't really care about cussing. As long as it's not hateful. If it's like holy effing crap, that was a big one. That's fine, but if it's like a F you effing piece of effing crap, yeah. If you guys have normal common sense discretion, there shouldn't be any really strict enforcing of rules. But sadly, common sense is becoming more and more uncommon as generations go on. Oh, look at me, I sound like an old man. Oreo, Serbia. Jeez, they are 3 wide towards the back. Go, Gabby, go! Get ahead of all that mess behind you. He was like the last car in front of all that, the giant wad of cars.
Get ready now. Going green. 8 cars in.
Whoa! Holy crap, who was that? That almost went into the grass. That was almost too aggressive of a block, whoever sent him down. Couldn't even see who that was. Octavius of GD Small. Was that Rossi? That almost went into the grass and had that save just now? I saw blue and yellow. And this too, just because you guys can swear doesn't mean you have to. What was I going to do? Oh yeah. Direct selection, reverse, neutral, up, down, boom, boom. Johnson. Are they going to interview Danica? Alright, I'm going to spin, coming out of turn 2 this next lap around. Try once more with that Jones. I'll move on to Danica. Darn it. Try one more with Ed Jones.
Drivers, start your engines!
Around lap 100 or so, I'm going to take a break. Or if a caution comes out between now and 100. Tony Canon still in front. Ed Carpenter in second. Will Power third. Simon Pagno in fourth. And Elio Castroneves in fifth. He's getting there. He's trying to get number 4. Where do I live? I live on planet Earth.
Slow down.
I live at 2123, none of your GD Business Avenue. guess Indy usually does the side-by-side, too. Alright, 20 laps or so. I'm going to take a break, stretch my back. Let me grab a quick little snack. And I'll return shortly. That's what I'm saying. I mean, I could be wrong. She could stick to it and just go on to enjoy her retirement, but she's made it clear she doesn't want to deal with the stress anymore of the full-time racing and all the stuff following around that, but I'd be hard-pressed to think that she wouldn't come back for at least one more Daytona or one more Indy, given how both of them ended this year. And I personally think I'd want my last race to be one where I at least see the checkered. Oh my goodness! Where I could at least see the checkered flag. Holy crap. That is the fatal pit road accident of this track waiting to happen right there. Jeez. That is the bad wreck at this track waiting to happen. I didn't even do that too. Who was that, Harvey? He hit the wall, bounced off, and then came out into my path. Holy Snickers. Holy crap. He did it to himself. I was just in the wrong place at the wrong time to turn him. Don't put the guilt on me. He hit the wall and came down into me. Holy crap. That's worth a save, I would think. Jeez. Holy Indy pit road crash. Batman. Alright, I would take that as an omen. Let's try to move on to the Danica one. User oval, here we go. Alright, so now we're trying to recreate the Danica crash. Once again, shortly after restart, she was towards the back, just lost it on her own, and turn 2. Gonna try to recreate the same thing. How could that crash be avoided? Maybe just extend the wall all the way through the turn till it's right at the start of the turn, and then anyone coming into pit road maybe has to commit in the chute between 3 and 4. Yeah, how could something like that be avoided in real life? Because that wall has been sticking out like that forever since the track was made. A few cars have hit it at decent speed. No one's ever hit it at full speed, especially broadside like that. About on lap 90, I think that says 88, 89. Took the lead. Oh, he is in the lead, duh. For some reason I thought Carpenter was still in the lead. There goes Carpenter. Suppose I should pay attention. I wouldn't be making those sorts of goofs. Why is Jay Howard so slow? Yeah, that's what I was saying. Move the wall back all the way so you have to come down here before the turn to commit to pit road. Then yeah, have the wall for it start like right here. So that way it's like started already in the turn, so that way it's almost impossible for a car to be spinning down and hit it at that angle in the middle of the turn. And I have to make sure to go down and hit the inside wall as well. Because Jay Howard is Jay Howard. True. That's the same guy that was slow and off the pace last year that hit the wall and caused Scott Dixon to flip. Yeah, maybe have them, they have to go on the pit road the same way as they come off, just in the warm-up lane. Move the pit road wall all the way back to the turn. Trying to get in front of at least the first or the last few cars. So I think Danica goes towards the back, but not in the last. Here comes that Carpenter into the pits. Try right here. I know I'm almost in dead last, but whatever. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. What if Danica had flipped at her final race instead of just simply crashed out? What if Danica's final race crash was way worse? Well, that one was cool, but not a great first attempt for the wreck. Ironica, Danica never flipped in her entire career, I don't believe. Got the wall at exactly the right spot, though I did. Yeah, just right before the safer barrier ended. That is true. I just need to hit it a little more pancake, the kind of angle I hit it at, and then the back end came around that allowed the, looked like the rear tires to climb the wall. I need to hit it more flush, and then be sliding backwards a little bit, and then kind of shoot back across the track, across the grass, and then hit the inside wall. 2018 Indy 500. What if Danica flipped? Next.
Drivers,
Team Martucci. Announced. Official. How are you doing? Clark McKee. And since we are almost on lap 100 at the halfway point of the race, I'm going to be taking a break just very shortly. Stretch my back. Use the restroom. Grab a quick bite to eat, maybe. Be back here. Continue trying to recreate the Danica crash, and unless something way more significant happens in the meantime. Until then, that's going to be the one we're going to be attempting to recreate. God, I do as many Danica jokes as I've made, as much heat as she gets, and yeah, the stigma that follows her and the bad luck that follows her. I was really pulling for her, in all seriousness. Yeah, hopefully you could tell by how bummed I seemed right after that wreck happened.
You're dealing with specific here to Indy, knowing that how much of a difference that made in your career, or now that you're looking at an entire career that's wrapped up?
Yeah, it's an entire career. I mean, but you know what really?
I think she'll be back for at least a couple more big races. I think she'll do the Indy 500 or Daytona maybe once or twice more.
Still have some this month. It just didn't come on race day, but we had some good moments.
You definitely did. Thank you, Danica.
Obviously not the way she wanted to finish. Tony Canon back on pit lane so soon.
Alright, and with that, we'll try once more. Then I will take a break after this attempt. Uh-oh. Be safe, Bridget. Springtime in the Midwest. Trust me, I know what it's like to have the tornado sirens and storms on a somewhat regular basis. Graham Rahal is in the lead now through the pit stops. I mean, as bad of luck as Danica's had, she's no scrub. And she was fast enough in Indy 500 qualifying to bump James Hinchcliffe and took a man out of the race. Obviously, she single-handedly didn't bump them, but she was faster than them. Can I recreate the Chase Elliott Daytona 500 crash? I can probably try that. I know I tried a little bit during the Can I Recreate While Watching It video, but I haven't done its own video trying to recreate that yet. Any suggestions you guys have, post after this video is done once the comments show up, or just pull up my channel, load up one of my more recent videos and just post in the comments in there. It's way easier for me to see your suggestions that way. You have a way better chance of having your suggestions being seen if you just post them in the comments versus the live chat. Yeah, only 100 laps left. Isn't it amazing how quickly these laps go by when they're going 230 miles an hour? It actually wasn't terrible, except the fact that I came to a stop and didn't go down.
Back to the line.
I know it wasn't the right side of the car that came up off the wall, but I hit the wall in almost the right spot, and I got one side of the car off the wall from the impact. About the right spot again. Alright, we're going to try again once I get back from my break. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching up to this point. I really appreciate it. Stay tuned. I will be right back, and we will get back with more of the Indy 500. See you in a little bit.
Alrighty, guys, we are back with part 2 of watching the Indy 500 while trying to recreate the highlights. It's commercial right now. Last I saw, Willpower was in the lead, and we are going back to recreating Danica's Danica's crash. Excuse me. Make sure the chat isn't frozen. Turn my phone back on. Did anyone see Zach, son of a Veach, on fire right when I went to break? That was scary. And apparently Kyle Kaiser is out with a mechanical issue. Turn this back up. Oh, get back on the track. Oh. Darn it.
Drivers!
I'm just turning off the full pace lap.
Drivers, start your engines.
Come on, Castroneves. Marco Andretti to pit lane.
Get ready now. Going green.
Alright, let's see if I can get the perfect reenactment. I need to get loose and spin. Get loose and spin in the middle of 2.
Green flag. Green flag. Green, green, green.
I need to hit the wall in the right spot. I need to get just a little bit off the ground on one side of the car. Then spin down and hit the inside wall down the straightaway. Except I keep messing up the shifts. Add Carpenter to the pits. Shoot. Accidentally shifted into 4th instead of 6th. Alright, whoops. Pagenaud and Castroneves to the pits.
Start your engines.
Won't Power comes into the pits.
Get ready now. Going green. Paint cars in.
Jeruxus Cat, hello to you too. Jeruxus Cat.
By the way, why does Zach Veach have a completely different paint scheme for the Indy 500 than what he was practicing with and all the other races he ran this year? Sebastian Bourdais is in the lead now. Alright, I'll try in the next lap. Whoa! Whoa! Gabby's upside down. Holy crap! Not in the real race. In the game. I meant in the game. Sorry, I don't want to confuse anyone. But that was all the AI. I didn't do a thing right there. I didn't do a thing, and Gabby just went tumbling. Jeez. That was all Gabby, I think, hitting the outside wall and then coming back and hitting... Yep. Whoever that was... Takuma Sato. Jeez. Holy AI crash. That was all the AI. How many times did you say he flipped? When you have the stock car tumbling physics with the IndyCar. Holy crap. Let's go on board with Gabby for that one. You'll see him hit the wall, and it's Takuma Sato, and then he comes back, and then he gets hit by someone else. And here comes the tumbles. Jeez. That made me dizzy. I'm gonna turn this down now that's commercial. That made me dizzy. You bet if it's Asper Cream. Or do they not have that jingle anymore? It's Kyle Kaiser that sent him upside down. No. Fittipaldi. Excuse me. Up on top of the pit road wall. Jeez. All right, let's try that again.
The pace car on the back straight.
Why did my...
You entered a closed pit.
Browser, go away.
You gotta go to the end of the longest
No one cares
line.
about Explorer.
The paint cars in turn 3.
Alrighty, let's try that again.
Start your engines.
Will Power is still in the lead. Is that Carlos Munoz in second? Oh, Graham Rahal is here. I think I just switched. Yeah, they're all pitting now. That's why it switched. Now Munoz is up to the lead, I believe. Because Rahal just came into the pits.
Paint cars in.
Bourdais has crashed.
Green
Is
flag,
that in
green
turn
flag.
2 as well?
Green, green, green.
He's got the, looks like he spun around and backed it into the wall because he's got that rear left damage. Turn 4.
Drivers, start your engines.
Oh wow, he was wiggling through the chute. Ouch. Jeez, that was a hard hit. He just lost it. He was wiggling the entire time, trying to save it, and just swung around. And once it swung around, there was no saving it from that point.
Get ready now. Going green. Paint cars in.
Yeah, that's a pretty odd spot to see a car wreck.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow down. Green flag, green flag. Green, green, green.
Ow. Well, that one should be easy for me. That looks like my normal driving right there. Coming up behind someone. I bet you he got off the gas, and then that's when the back end swung around. As he started to come up behind whoever that was in front of him. Maybe thought he was coming up a little too fast, got off the gas as he was coming out into turn, and maybe that's what made the back end light. If I had to guess, that's what my guess would be. I'll have to wait until his interview to see what he says. Alright, so after a few more Danica attempts, we'll try that. Alright, next lap, we'll try the Danica crash coming out of 2. Alrighty, right here is where we'll try the wreck.
The yellow flag is out. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow down.
Darn it. I think I need to try reverse. So I can swing my car back around in reverse and then, because when I shift my car into first and then blow the engine that way, once it's stuck in reverse, the wheels are almost like locked. But I think if I go in reverse, I think I'll be able to kind of coast in reverse from the speed I have. Once again, the hit was fine. I just need to finish it and go down and hit the inside wall, which I wasn't able to do because my wheels were locked up, basically, from being in first with a blown engine and transmission. Next.
Drivers, start your engines.
Excuse me. Excusez-moi. Poor Sebastian Bourdais. Was that last year or 2016 he had that really bad qualifying wreck? Canadian wins, we need bagged milk and a moose.
Get ready now. Going green. Hit our hit. Green flag, green flag. Green, green, green.
The ESPYs. Bet you $50 that the Minneapolis Miracle wins the best play of the year in NFL. Stupid Vikings. You guys signed away your entire future for Kirk Cousins. Let's see how that pans out for you. Also the same team that passed on Aaron Rodgers in the draft. Whoa! Whoa, how about that save? According to the commentators, that yellow helped Marco Andretti's pit strategy. Alright, I'm going to try the spin in the next lap around turn 2. I'll try reverse this time instead of first. I've been downshifting into first to get myself to spin out, but I'll try reverse. Just the way the IndyCars spin out so quickly, I'm just downshifting on purpose to get myself to spin out. Oh, damn. I took out Kyle Kaiser and almost went flipping. Ouch. He just got a face full of Danica. Let's watch that from his onboard. Or his roof cam. Bam. Wrong place, wrong time. And that was no good of a wreck for the reenactment.
Drivers, start your engine.
Next. Alright, I think they're going green this next time by. I think there's 58 laps to go. What a weirdo. I bet I'm the first blade maker you've ever met. Yeah, probably. Dion Kelly, how's it going?
Get ready now. Going green. Pit car's in.
And a weird ass Danforth commercial.
Green flag. Green, green, green.
Oh, we're going 3 wide into 2. Can we pull this off? Nope. We just kill those 2 guys and ourselves instead. I just accidentally killed Harvey and Chilton. Alright. Lesson learned. Never go 3 wide in turn 2 at Indy. Jeez. Whoops. Try that again. Typical. Thank you for joining. How are you doing? Alright, are we about to go green? Referring to the Minneapolis Miracle. Given the circumstances, given it was a playoff game with the Vikings, who have a long history of not doing well in the playoffs, trying to overcome that in the last 5 seconds of the game, they need a touchdown, or at least a field goal to tie it. No, they were down by 2. Yeah. It was an amazing play, don't get me wrong. Well, let's get one thing straight. It was not an amazing catch. It was a good catch, but what made the play so amazing is that the Saints guy just completely whiffed. I mean, Stephon Diggs just kind of jumped up, caught it, turned, and ran. I mean, he didn't do like some Odell Beckham Jr. falling backwards while being pulled down, landing on his back, catching it with 3 fingers, one-handed. I mean, it was an amazing play, don't get me wrong, but it was more the Saints dude biffing than Stephon Diggs doing like some superhero stuff that made it an amazing play. So yes, that's what I'm talking about. Alright, back to IndyCar. Nexus Combat, how are you doing? And we are back to green. I'm turning the volume down for my game now and turning the volume. Get the race back up. I'm dropping back. And this is what happens when you don't pay attention.
The yellow flag is out. Let's go. Race back to the line. There's too much debris on the track.
Here comes Alexander Rossi passing on the outside. Look at that. 4 wide. 3 wide going into the turn. Alan Bestwick almost just pulled a DW.
Right?
You can't do that. Holy crap. These restarts are crazy. Oh no! Castroneves almost just demolished that pit road wall, but he still hit that wall hard. Oh, darn it. There goes Castroneves. Chance of getting his 4th Indy 500. Holy crap, he looked like he was close to hitting that pit road wall that I was talking about earlier. Alright, he's fine. Or he looks fine for the most part. That was a hard hit regardless, though. Alright, he's alright. He hopped out. Holy crap. With how much they were jockeying around and how crazy they were driving, he knew something was going to happen. Holy crap. So we've now had 2 wrecks happen since the Danica one that I need to catch up on, but I'm still trying to get a good Danica one.
Drivers, start
He just lost it on his own. Alright, he wasn't coming back initially across the track. He wasn't as close to hitting that wall as I thought he was. But it was still scary nonetheless. Yeah, he had a lot more space there to clear, but when he hit that wall initially and bounced back, it looks like he could have hit it. Ouch. Yeah, there goes my pick, too. Now Robert Wickens needs to win it. Holy. He was kind of close to hitting it once he initially hit the wall and then came back. Jeez.
Drivers, start your engine.
Danger zone. Fonzie Hunter, how are you guys doing? Yeah, that should be a shot. Jeez. And now guess what? We have another restart. Alright, he gives the thumbs up and points to the fans. Alright, at least he's in good spirits. Yeah. Indy's claiming a lot of drivers today. Some big names too. Danica, Sebastian Bourdais, now Castroneves, Takuma Sato. That was more Davison's fault than it was Sato's. That was the only wreck where it was a car-to-car contact instead of just someone coming around on their own initially.
Drivers, start your engines.
Wasn't he running in the top 5 before that wreck happened?
Get ready now. Going green. Big cars in. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Green flag, green flag. Green, green,
Oh. Alright, so now back to trying to recreate Danica's wreck. We'll move on to Sebastian Bourdais. And then we will try Castroneves. We'll try 3 more. Holy crap, I need to turn that down. We'll try 3 more attempts with Danica's, then we'll move on to the Sebastian Bourdais one. We'll try like 5 of his, since his should be a little bit easier. And then we'll move on to Helium Castroneves. So 2 out of the 4 cars that I painted for this mod have crashed. Danica and Castroneves. Alright, I'm going to try the wreck coming out of 2 this next time. That's a little bit more spectacular than what happened to Danica. She didn't almost do a blowover in real life. Alright, 2 more attempts, trying the Danica one, then we'll move on to Sebastian Bourdais' crash. Alright, so aside from Davison, every single car that's wrecked is in this IndyCar set. Two more attempts.
Drivers, start your engines.
That's right, I thought the Monaco race happened already. I'm gonna race at Monaco one of these streams with the Formula 1 mod. I've been racing there in my free time a little bit. That track is super fun. And has tons of history behind it, obviously. I actually recreated his helmet pretty close in real life. Or in the his real life helmet. I recreated pretty close in the game.
Get ready now. Going green. Pace car's in. Green, green, green.
I timed that perfectly. Alright, so her front end hits a little bit before the back end does of her car into the wall. Alright, so I'll do it like in another lap and a half. Not this next time around, but I'll do it the time after that once the cars are a little bit more spread out. Oops, almost like it's taken out by Gabby. No, Gabby, no. Jeez, Gabby flipped over too. We both did. Alright, that one doesn't count. This isn't NASCAR, so you can't make the David Hoots reference.
Start your engines.
Alright, anyway, we're gonna have another restart with about 50 laps to go, or how many are gonna be to go. I know here's a little random, amazing IndyCar clip I found in the weeks leading up to the Indy 500, and we're back green. Low power is trying to fight off a bunch of feisty drivers behind them. Jeez, these restarts are crazy. What were they talking about? I need to turn this back up. I always turn it down after the commercials and forget to turn it back up. Uh-oh. Another caution. Sage Karam into the wall. That could have been way worse. Happened up front near that pit road wall coming off of 4. Could have been way worse. Instead it was just a single car accident. Rossi keeps making passes on the outside. Alright, so this will be the last. Where'd that tire end up? Okay, good. I was worried that went flying somewhere into the stands. Man, Bill Burr, he was always talking about how he wants to see a wreck if he goes to a racing event like this. He certainly picked the right race to go to. So this next one will be the last Danica crash attempt. Holy crap. Well, I'm glad that didn't happen to her. That would have been scary. This should be a shot. Jeez. Kyle Kaiser just looks like he hit the cockpit. Looks like that tire was going right into the helmet. I mean, it's just a game. Ouch. He hit this opening right here. Granted, not at a really fast speed, but he still hit it. Alright, let's try to move on to the Sebastian Bourdais one. Now we gotta make his car for the user oval. Sebastian Bourdais, Sealmaster, Dale Coyne Racing. Bourdais. Can't remember his sponsor. Save. Sealmaster. Exports 2018. Bourdais. 2018. Bourdais. Pit crew. I'll try 3 attempts with this, and I'll try moving on to the Castroneves. Alrighty, now we change the number 18. So how that spelled, or am I missing a U? I knew I was missing the U, yeah. There we go. How many laps are going to be left in this next restart? Alright, so turns 3 and 4, I need to be coming up behind an individual car, get loose, start wiggling, and then just wreck on my own. I don't care about speeding out of the pits.
Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Oh man, they're showing us a black flag. Looks like they call it speeding on pit road. They're gonna make us drive through the pits without stopping. Oh man, they're showing us a black flag. You didn't exit the pit statement. They're gonna hold us in the pits for 15 seconds.
These last 3 cars coming up behind me. next lap, if I can be caught up to the guys in front of me. By then I'll try to wreck them. Alright, so coming out of 4 behind this guy, or coming out of 3, excuse me, I need to start wiggling. I'm actually going to pause. I need to take a quick look at the crash. Let's see if it's out yet. Any copy of it? 4-day crash. And yeah, it's all going to be the ones from last year. Here we go. Crash Racing, thank you very much. Alright, wiggle, and then he goes to the left, swings around twice, and then hits the left side. In. Alright. I got this. Right, coming through here. Also a little wiggle. Uh-oh.
The yellow flag
Well,
is out.
now we just saw what would have happened if Bourdais got airborne instead of just spinning around. Oops. Jeez. Poor Sebastian. Is there 40 laps to go? I'll probably have more of those. I'm not going to save that one. It's cool, but it's not. Don't need to save it.
Don't go over 70. Keep it under 5,000. 2 seconds. Watch that speed now. Keep it on 5,000. 2 seconds. Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Oh man, they showed us the black flag. Looks like they call it speeding on pit road. We're gonna make it drive through the pit without stopping. Don't work yet. Oh man, they showed us the black flag. Get in next to the pit station. They're gonna hold us in the pit for 15 seconds.
I think they're going green shortly. Yeah, I'm going to pause for this restart. Here comes Rossi. Jeez, this guy is insane. It's a battle between Carpenter and Rossi for second. And is that Will Power still off? No, Newgarden. No. Who's out front? Will Power? I think. Yes. Ooh. 3 wide. Onto the inside. Holy crap. Holy Moses. How are they not wrecking? Jeez. These restarts are crazy. Holy crap. Very crazy good racing right now. I just want to see it stay clean for the rest of the race and then have a like slingshot battle going on for the top 3. Is that Gabby? What position is Gabby in right now? Let me see the ticker going across the top. Hopefully he's into the top 15 or something. I think last I saw he was in 19th. Oh, 12th. Awesome. Gabby's moving on up. He was at like 23rd at one point. Now he's in 12th. Three wide in the race and in the game. Oh, Wickens just brushed the wall. Alright, so this next lap coming out of 3, I will try the wreck. Nope, I spun the wrong way initially, I believe.
You all right? We got big time problems with that motor, buddy.
Another
Looks like
bad
we
hit
lost
by
that
Harvey.
motor.
Alright, we're trying that again. That one was no good.
We're going green next time by. Don't go over 70. Keep it under 5,000 in seconds. Watch that speed now. Keep it on 5,000 in seconds. The yellow flag is out. Let's go. Race back to the line.
Are you kidding me?
Man, they're showing us the black flag. Looks like they call it speeding on pit road. Okay,
Right as I pull out of the pits, there's a caution that comes out.
We're going green next time by. Don't go over 70. Keep it under 5,000 in seconds. Watch that speed now. Keep it on 5,000 in seconds. Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Oh man, they're showing us a black flag. Looks like they call it speeding on pit road. They're gonna make you drive through the pit without stopping. Oh man, they're showing us a black flag.
Oh no. Darn it. Huge crash on the back stretch. Man, I almost went upside down a few separate times. Right there. And right there. Zach, son of a Veach. Next.
We're talking over 30 grams of delicious butterball protein, plus turkey bacon. Get the Butterball Victory Lap sandwich. Nothing beats Butterball.
The Butterball Victory Lap Sandwich. I haven't heard of that. Alright. 28 laps to go.
We're going green next time by. Don't go over
I believe.
70. Keep it under 5,000 in seconds. Watch that speed now. Keep it on 5,000
Oops.
in seconds.
Bye-bye third gear.
Okay, you're clear of pit
Bruce
lane.
Tovey, hello to you too. MGM F10710 Games. That is a annoying username to say out loud. Alex Nemtu. However that's pronounced. How are you doing? And speaking of food, can't wait for this race to be done because I'm starting to get hungry. I'm gonna make myself some lunch. Need to make myself a Cody H sandwich. I'm letting these guys pass me so I can be the last car in line behind a few others. No! Oh, that looked kind of what was that Indy 500? I think it was like 5 years ago or so. I think it was between Takuma Sato and Dario Franchitti. One was trying to dive bomb the other into the turn, into turn one in the last few laps, and that kind of contact happened, and there's a similar spin in the similar spot. Sure, one of you guys know what I'm talking about. Minus the flip. Next.
Drivers, start your engine.
Great, we got the nerdy guy doing the command.
Okay.
Alright, Ryan Hunter-Ray. Hopefully there's no fire. Uh-oh. It's the devil pitting for him. 6.6.
We're going green next time by. Don't go over 70. Keep it under 5,000 in seconds. Watch that speed now. Keep it on 5,000 in seconds. Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Oh man, they're showing us a black flag. Looks like they caught us speeding on pit road. They're gonna make us drive through the pit without stopping. Oh man, they're showing us a black flag. Get in next to the pit station. They're gonna hold us in the pit for 15 seconds. Don't hurt yet.
I'll try doing the spin behind Piggott. Pygot. I'll try the next lap around. Sato and Canon is probably right. I might be wrong. Remembering Dario. 6.5. That one is faster. Alexander Rossi with a quick pit stop. Alright, we'll try the wiggle right here. The spin. Don't flip. Don't flip. Don't flip. That was actually pretty decent. I'm gonna save that. The way he spun and then the way I hit the wall, backed in, I got just a little bit light, just a little bit airborne, but I definitely don't think I definitely didn't lift up too much, and the spin looked pretty damn good. I'm gonna save that. I know it's not the most spectacular rectory grade, but I'm trying to do all of them in this race. Darn it. I did get a little bit off the ground. Barely. Yeah, I'd give that like an 8 out of 10 too. Alright, I'm just doing this really quick. Alright, here's what I'm attempting to recreate. Just this little quick clip. That little wiggle, spin around, and then into the wall. Alright, so that was that. And here's what I just did. Could have been worse. Could have been way worse. You should be happy that people are asking when your next videos are going to be drive-through. It means they're fans. They want to see more. Yes, it gets a little overwhelming at times, but it's a good thing. If people keep asking for more videos, it means they like your videos. Yeah, Crash Racing posted that like 20 minutes ago. That was... Alright, 2018. Indy 500. Board day. Why do I keep forgetting the U? Crash attempt. Crash 1. Don't have enough time to... or room to spell out attempt. Alright. So now we get to be Helio Castroneves. Another car I painted. Export 2018. Helio. Hello, Helio. There are 21 laps to go. Oops, why did I do that? Alright. That's right, it's a Dodge 2018 3 oval. Wickens comes into the pits. Oops, caps lock. Ski. Racing. Save. Ah. You spelled it wrong, not me. Minor error I noticed. Pennzoil is spelled wrong in here. There's missing an N. Import. Yeah, turn your depressing ass prescription commercial back down. I don't want to hear about all the side effects. (2018) Pit Crew. I made both of them, so I think I already had the TGA files saved separately anyway. There we go. Alrighty. Now I'm trying to recreate the Castroneves wreck. Coming out of turn 4. He lost it in like the middle of the field towards the front. Hit the outside wall and then came back down and hit the inside wall near where that pit wall starts. I suppose, just to be accurate, I should get rid of Danica. Ed Jones. Sato. And Bourdais. All the other ones that had crashed out by this point. Save as. Indy 500. 2. And then I'll use that car set. There we go. Alright. Now we are trying to recreate the Castroneves wreck. I'm going to try to get a
Drivers,
head start. Oh shoot, I forgot to change. I made the car, I forgot to change it over. There we go. User oval. Helco. What the heck is that? Oreo Servia's leading. With like 15 to go. Now how is fuel strategy and pitting strategy going to play out in these closing laps? Turn it back up now that the commercial's done.
Drivers, start your engines.
Well, oh yeah, who was that wrecked on the front stretch, the most recent wreck, after Castroneves? Got into the outside wall and came to a stop. Oh man, I already forgot. What incarnation? Shape-shifting reptilian. Cheyenne Nunnally.
Get ready now. Going green. Pit car's in.
That's how you know you need fuel. When they're asking about pit strategy and all the responses, we need a caution. Oops.
Flag is out. Let's go. Race back to the line. Limit 70. Keep it under 5,000.
12 laps to go.
Drivers, start your engines.
Kurt Busch flip. If you guys have any suggestions, wait till the comments pop up once the live video's done processing. Or just pull up one of my... Caution! Tony Canon is out. You gotta be kidding me. Indianapolis is taking all the big names. And Oriole Servia loves that caution.
Get ready now. Going green. Pit car's in.
Jesus, the wrecks are happening faster than I can try to recreate them. Did he just lose it as well? Jeez. You can tell it's a new aero package when all these experienced drivers are just losing the cars completely on their own. Connor Daly and Tony Canon front to back right in front of me a few spots, so it looks kind of silly with their paint schemes. Well, not silly. It's funny having the two matching cars right next to each other. Alright, this is going to be a hell of a restart. With like 6 or 7 to go, how many laps are going to be left when they do the restart? Alright, so I'm going to do the Castroneves wreck now, this lap. So right around here.
The pace cars in turn 1.
I kind of hit the same spots, the wall, as Castroneves did. He just never flipped. Oriole Servia is staying out. They're hoping they can get by the rest of the race. He's just staying in a high gear, just cruising at low RPMs under caution, trying to save as much fuel as possible.
I'll shoot.
Drivers, start your engines.
This is gonna be crazy. Don't have Servia in this car set. This is gonna get crazy.
Green flag, green flag. Green, green, green. We got trouble in the southeast.
Well, that wasn't a good restart for me, for Castroneves. Hopefully we don't see any more crashes. Hopefully we just see an intense back and forth slingshot battle for the lead with the cars racing super close together. I don't want to see any more wrecks. In addition to not like seeing wrecks from how expensive they are, how much repair time there is, and obviously the safety of the driver being a concern. I just want to see some close racing. 9 to go. Jack Harvey, that's who it is. Somehow didn't get a black flag for that. Holy crap, the car was loose right there. Darn it! Was that Canon or Connor Daly?
On the track. Clear inside. Whoa, 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 slow down. You all right? You blew the engine.
1 to go. Whew. Where is Gabby at? Is he in the top 10 yet? Charlie Kimball in 10th. Nope. Please be in the top 20. Marco Andretti is 16th. Chavez is 18th. Darn it.
Drivers, start your engines.
Alrighty, this is going to be intense. Just letting you guys know I'm going to pause with the Can I Recreates once the restart commences so I can pay attention to the race. Wilson. Let's go Dixon. Dixon's in 5th. I'd be amazing if he comes back a year after flipping upside down into the catch fence to win the race. Alrighty. Here's where I pause to watch. Servia with a slow start. He's being passed before the line. 3 wide around Servia. Harvey to 2nd. Who's in 1st? Is that Wilson's younger brother they were saying? Stefan Wilson? Up to the lead. Where is Dixon? Is he still in 5th? Alright, I'm rooting for him. Six and a half laps to go. Screw Dixon. Well, you like Jimmy Johnson, so I don't trust your logic. Kidding. Here comes Power around Servia. Will Power to 3rd place. Jack Harvey in 2nd. Will Power in 3rd. And Stefan Wilson in 1st. Alright, never mind. I like that logic. And go any non-regular winners. Coming to 5 to go. Will Power is catching. He is not going to be able to pass him going into 1. Come on, Jack Harvey or Wilson, I want to see. Some of the names you don't really hear of that much. Yeah, instead of Dixon or Will Power. Oh no! And Harvey! Whoa! Talk about with no warning. Well, he's got no drafting help now. He's all by himself. Can he hang on? Man, Will Power looks like he might have this thing wrapped up. Gift wrapped it right into his hands. From the 2 cars in front of him needing to pit unexpectedly. Unless a caution comes out in the meantime. And his wife is just going crazy. Completely expected. Completely understandably. He's been dominating a lot of the race, so it is... I mean, it is fitting if he wins. Can't be too upset. Still 2.5 laps to go. It's not over yet. Remember, he could still pull a J.R. Hildebrand. He is coming up on a lapped car after all. Yeah, he is pulling away. Unless a caution comes out or he makes a mistake, there's no way he doesn't win this. I mean, it's fitting to see the dominant car win the race as opposed to some sort of fluke restart at the very end of the race after a caution, so... It is proper that he wins it. Has he won it before? I don't really know the history of the 500 winners too well. He's coming up on some lap cars. He could pull a Hildebrand. Yeah, watch him try to go around this lapped car up here and he hits the wall. Or he loses it on his own. Looks like he's kind of backing off on purpose so he doesn't catch up to the lapped car. Is he going to pull a Hildebrand, or is he going to be able to hang on and win the 102nd Indy 500? One more corner. He's got it. Final turn. Unless the car comes to a complete stop, hitting an invisible wall. Willpower wins the 500. Congrats to him. That was kind of a crazy finish. I was really hoping to see either Jack Harvey or Stefan Wilson win it. That would have been cool. Yeah, he was the dominant car most of the day. It was back and forth between him and Carpenter. Willpower wins the 500.
We got big time problems with that motor, buddy.
Alright, backwards big one time. Then I'm gonna get going so I can get ready for the Coca-Cola 600 stream later today. Did she seriously just say, I can't even? Really? Your husband just won the 500 and your quote is verbatim, I can't even? That's how you'll be remembered? We couldn't say, oh my gosh, I'm so proud, I can't believe this happened. Nope, I can't even. Just stop it there.
You alright?
Alrighty, one last backwards big one on the front stretch while we wait for Willpower to drink some milk and kiss the bricks. Then I'm gonna get going. Get ready for the Coca-Cola 600 later tonight. One of the biggest days in motorsports of the year. Indy 500 followed by the Coca-Cola 600. Watching 1,100 miles of racing today. You realize how excited he get when he saw the two cars in front of him just unexpectedly go to the pits with 5 laps to go?
Get ready now. Going green. 8 cars in. Green flag, green flag. Green, green, green.
I just think it's hot as hell right now up there too. It's hot right here. In Wisconsin, it's like freaking 90 to 95 degrees today. If I didn't have the air conditioning on, I'd be dying right now. It's the Kevin Harvick 600, yet Kyle Busch won the pole, so what are you talking about? It's funny, Owen complains when Jimmy Johnson wins 6 straight championships in a row, but then Kevin Harvick wins like 3 races in a row and everyone, oh my goodness, Kevin Harvick, it's getting annoying seeing him win all the time. As opposed to the same other guy that won 5 years in a row every single race. People don't... It's not that people don't like a driver winning a lot of races in a row, they just don't like the driver they don't like winning a lot of races in a row. If it was someone else, they wouldn't have no problem with it.
Start your engines.
There's the milk. I know it's tradition. Didn't Dale Jarrett technically start that in the Brickyard, the inaugural? Or one of the Brickyards? Not the inaugural. Didn't Jeff Gordon win that one? Yeah, they said Dale Jarrett started the milk tradition, I believe. Now go kiss those dirty bricks where there's a bunch of tires been driven over, people walking on them after they go to the men's room with pee on the floor. They come walking out and walk on the bricks and then you go kiss it.
Get ready now. Going green. 8 cars in. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow down. Green flag, green flag. Green, green.
Where's the brick kissing? I want to see that, and then I'm going to get going. Just do backwards big ones in the meantime. Or just random big ones. Uh-oh.
There's too much debris on the track. Whoa, 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 slow down.
Jeez, poor Castroneves. Right into the catch fence. Go download the new IndyCar mod if you haven't yet. NASCARFunFacts.com. Alright, go and kiss the bricks.
Start your engines.
Oh, it was Jarrett that started the brick kissing. I got that backwards. So I saw a little mini documentary and a couple days ago, and they're talking about the origins of one of those traditions, and I saw Dale Jarrett. Yeah, but yeah, I got it backwards. Milk tradition's been around for a while. Dale Jarrett started the brick kissing. Then I forgot who, but someone like in the early 2000s or mid 90s. Somewhere around there, caused an uproar because they did orange juice instead. He was trying to promote his own orange grove he made. Alright, I want to see the bricks getting kissed, and then I'll go. I want to see that tradition. Get ready for the 600. Shoot. I shifted into 4th instead of 6th. Again.
Let it go. Bring it back to the line. Whoa, 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 slow down.
Ouch. On the market. Did you guys enjoy the race? I thought it was a pretty damn good race. I'm really unbiased when it comes to IndyCar drivers, so I could not have minded or gotten upset for who won. I was just looking for a good race. That seemed like a pretty damn good race. Some unexpected pit strategy drama at the very end, shaking up the winner. Lots of close, tight racing, some insane restarts. You could tell the drivers are struggling to keep control of the cars because some veterans are crashing completely on their own. Power. Alright. Technically, a couple cars got the slightest bit airborne. Sato, just a little bit when he clipped Davison. Then Danica kind of got up on one side just briefly when she hit the wall, but no cars really got too much in the air. God. Yeah, we can mute this now. No one wants to hear about the freaking Kardashians. Whoever would have thought that the family who initially got their claim to fame, Robert Kardashian, was one of the associate attorneys for a... I'm not going to say murderer, because he was technically acquitted, but, I mean, let's face it. Casey Anthony killed her kids, OJ killed his wife. They technically got acquitted, but I think the general consensus is the opposite. So that happened, and then they have a couple daughters. One of them goes on to be famous for making a adult film with a crappy rapper. The stepmom, who once a famous Olympian, transitions to a different gender, and now that family is on a family game show. Oh, that's hilarious. And yeah, basically, if you ever hate the Kardashian family, you can thank OJ, because if it was never for that case, the Kardashian name would never be known, because it was Johnny Cochran, and I believe one of the associate attorneys was Robert Kardashian. Did I pick Willpower? Yes. I keep forgetting to change the name, though. That's why I keep going back. Did you kiss the bricks yet? So yeah, a gold-digging mom, a transition to stepmom. I guess there's nothing wrong with that. It's just kind of weird on a family show. And then the skank of a daughter, and then the father who tried to get a murderer acquitted. That's the origins of the family that is now appearing on a family game show. Alright, next. And by next, I mean I'm going to do a little messing around with Willpower. Ed Carpenter finished second before we get going.
Don't go over 70. Keep it under 5,000 in seconds.
Not to mention, Caitlyn Jenner killed someone from trying to speed away from the paparazzis and never got charged. There's that, too. Talking on her phone, hauling in like an ATV, whatever it was, in a huge SUV, speeding through a crowded, busy freeway, and then slams into the back of a car, then kills the person, never gets charged. Why? Because they're legitimate guilt, or not guilty, or because they were a celebrity. Where's Victory Lane? I've never been here before, so I don't know where it is. Where's Victory Lane in Indianapolis?
Okay, you're clear of pit lane.
Here we go. I think. Damn it. It's hiding from me. Did you kiss the bricks yet? Are you the real Alexander Rossi? Yep. He just got done with the... Just got done with the race to come comment on my video. Oops. I think this is it right here. I think I'm just kind of glitched out in it. Just trying to get into Victory Lane, but it doesn't exist for this version of the track. Alrighty, one last backwards big one, then I'm gonna get going. I was waiting to see him kiss the bricks, but I haven't seen that yet.
Start your engines!
Thank you so much, everyone who's still watching up to this point. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed the race. I hope you're ready for another race in about a couple hours. Sir Won't Power gets the win for the 102nd Indy 500. That'd be funny if Danica didn't use GoDaddy to buy her domain name. If she used like some other website for somniumwine.com and all that stuff. Johnny W, Alexander Rossi, Scott Tixon, Lil Kyle Bush. Hope you guys enjoyed the race. I'd really appreciate if you guys hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't yet already. So we get ready to get going here shortly. Just about 20 minutes shy of 4 hours streaming. Actually, it was about 3.5 hours. There we go. What if the finish was like that? Alrighty. I think that is it for this video. Thank you so much again for watching. Congrats to Will Power for winning the 102nd Indianapolis 500. It was a pretty exciting race. I'm glad I watched, obviously. Now, next, in a couple hours, Coca-Cola 600 is coming up. The traditional victory lap. Here they go. So I think I still gotta wait a little bit to watch the bricks. Alrighty, yeah, I think that's it. Let's get one last replay at this wreck. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button and subscribe. Be sure to go check out my social media links down in the description. My Twitch page if you want to watch these streams on there. And last but not least, if you want to help support this channel, please go check out my Patreon page. Thank you so much to Ryan Fitzy, Tommy Joyce, and Jay Barker for your support on there. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much again. Alrighty, on to the Coca-Cola 600. So for those NASCAR fans, stay tuned. I will be back streaming in a couple hours for that. Thank you so much again for watching. Please hit the like button. Let me know your suggestions for future videos down in the comments below. I'll catch you guys next time. Till then, hope you all have a good rest of your day. Peace. Bye.